Happy St. Patrick's Day. So I'm down here at the Canal in Indianapolis. So you can see a little bit of green going on here. And imagine the farther you get down this direction, the more green it will become. Because driving up here, I did notice the portion being a lot greener, but yeah, kind of like Chicago. We have something very similar to that though. Around St. Patrick's Day, we turn the whole water of this White River Canal to green. So you might not be able to see it as well yet, but the further we go down, the more green it will become. And a lot of ducks in here. So now we're heading down underneath Indiana Avenue. There's a little bit of the Indianapolis skyline right there. And now I'm curious of what these are right here. It's just some type of buoys. That is a long boat. Looking on the painting on the side of the wall here, you see it's an entire boat with people on it. It's like a long boat. So yeah, this is like a whole nother area of Indianapolis I've never really explored too much of, which is the Canal area. And it's got some neat stuff about it though. It's just a neat little area. I always like canal type areas, like cities though. Like, that's one thing I want to see going back to Europe, is some city that has like a canal type system built into it, like, you know, Venice of course, but that'd be really cool to see. It's just cool, like how, like, just all the buildings, the bridges, just all built around the whole canal system. Oh, I got a map over there, so probably have to walk back that way there eventually. So I want to check that out. Yeah, what's this thing here? The art piece. The Indy 500. Who's your carp? Cool. Well, got some graffiti art here. Yeah, it's actually not bad to what it usually is. A nice skull, nice butterfly there. I guess his name's Victor. A little chilly this St. Patrick's Day. It's like it'd be a way to get back to the other side eventually. Yeah, cool stuff. I can see a little bit of the sign up there. It says it's a Bethel African Methodist Episcopal, I think that's how you pronounce that, church. Yeah. Cool. AME Church traces origins to founding of Free African Society in Philadelphia, 1787. Circa 1836, Augustus Turner, a barber, and other black settlers organized this Indianapolis congregation to worship freely, support the community. Cool. Church held black state conventions, aided fugitive slaves, established a school, created for U.S. colored troops during the Civil War. Arson destroyed Georgia Street Church in 1864. Land purchase here in 1865. Church completed in 1870. Cool. Old church. Carrying on. Looks like this would have had water coming down. Unfortunately, they shut it off. Oh yeah, there's a nice liminal space shot right there. Liminal money shot right there. Cool though. Maybe they turn it on during the spring or summer. Maybe. Or it's been kind of shut off and forgotten for a while. So I don't know. Seems like it is starting to get a little greener. So I got another one right here. It's just a little aesthetic to the apartment complex here. I had an elevator here. Got some more artwork here. Ooh, windy. What is going on with that clock? Okay, I get it. It's going backwards because maybe it's like you're going back in time or something. Maybe. Or there might just be something wrong with the clock. I don't really know. Well, so that one's going faster backwards. Huh. This is the Indiana State Library, and if you look in the back, you see the top of the Indiana State Capitol building. Yeah. I want to say that's intentional, though. For his clocks to be like going backwards like that. So here we go. Got a little map of the White River Canal. And this is where we're at right now. Now, a previous video I did had USS Indianapolis Memorial. And I guess back here is where some type of events happen here. Concerts, I believe. So I got some concerts there. So yeah, we'll make our way a little bit up this way. Yeah. Yes, as you notice, the water is definitely becoming greener now. Oh yeah, really green. Check that out. Nice radioactive green. What is going on over there? It's so green. You just gotta have to take it in, because it's just something you never really, something you don't really see very often. Whole water, river, canal, completely bright green like that. It's just, yeah, don't see it very often. Now, I was almost going to not be able to show this. I guess earlier there was going to be some pump issues on the part of this canal where it would have, I guess it would have had some trouble making the green. So I was almost not going to be able to show this. So I'm glad they were able to fix this yesterday. It's pretty awesome. That would have been a bummer not to be able to show this. It's far out. It's like a Ecto Cooler. Yeah, there we go. If anyone's old enough to remember that. High C Ecto Cooler, Ghostbusters. That's what it reminds me of. Now this would be a cool place to show in a future installment. It's a Romanian Orthodox church here. Huh. Cool shot. Nice. Go plasma. Check this out. It's definitely enough wind for that. So this is probably where I'm going to end it off here, because we've reached a dead end. Pretty much, that's where the White River Canal ends. And pretty much beyond that point is when it will go dump right into the White River, which is right just beyond that hill. So, yep. I think around this, somewhere around this point is where the pump is that's creating this magic green concoction that's causing this. But yeah, check it out. Such a windy day this St. Patrick's Day that it's able to move a lot of this. Make these plates go wild like that. Hitting against the wind. Ah, here we go. So this is another gift from the 500 festival. So the Indy 500. Really cool. All right then. Got a little. Oh yeah, it's definitely a windy day for that. Windy enough day for this. All right. Check this out. It's like a steam clock. That's so cool. The Indiana steam clock. The Indiana steam clock was designed for the Indiana State Museum by horologist Raymond L. Saunders. It was inspired by his world famous Gaston steam clock in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. The steam clock is made of stainless steel with brass trim. It's 17 feet high and weighs 1.5 tons. High pressure steam that heats the museum is reduced to 20 psi for 8 brass whistles. The steam whistle plays. Back home again in Indiana on a quarter hour. The 4-clock dials are operated by a weight-driven mechanics, which has a pinwheel, escapement, and wound by electric motor and loop chain system. A model of the Earth rotates at 3 RPM. It's illuminated by a miniature sun lamp. So that is probably what I heard earlier. That weird ghostly haunting sound there. That is so cool. No, I said goodbye, but man, there's just so many other things to like check out around this canal area that I would hate to leave it out. Like this thing here. What is going on back there? This is probably coming from the same place as that clock. It's cool, though. Yeah. Maybe that place for future time, though. It's just this big Indiana State Museum. A lot of cool stuff in there. There's a lot of museums around Indianapolis to check out. Another thing I forgot to mention was these swan paddle boats here, which is like something you would be able to take around this area of the canal. Yeah. That'd be something else cool to do someday, though. Alright, so here's a sign for the Central Canal. The site of the Central Canal, authorized by Indiana's 1836 Internal Improvement Act. Central Canal, conceived as link and transportation system connecting Wabash and Erie Canal with the Ohio River. State's bankruptcy in 1839 prevented the completion of the Central Canal. Canal has since provided hydraulic power, fresh water, and recreation. Bubbles freaked me out there for a second. Wow. Look at here. It's a little remnant of the you-know-what times. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I wanted to show this one again though. I really like this one. It's just such a long boat. For all these people on this thing. Yeah, so that's probably my favorite one. Alright. Goodbye, y'all.